Okay. So, now that we have at least invested in our house, what would we like to do next? Because we have this huge list. Also, I love the phrasing of this. Restore Corvo Bianco to its former glory. It was this glorious place previously. It's our objective to return it to such a state. Now, we've so many options here in terms of side quests that there's really no shortage of things we could do. We also have not done... Actually, what is... Oh, this is just... Or restore Corvo Bianco. Gotcha. We could do some general exploration. I feel like that might be a decent thing to do, and I'm not entirely sure which area, but we only spent a little bit of time... Oh, what is this? Oh, that's the... one of the exclamation points we saw previously that we were saying, that'll be around for a future occasion. But yeah, we only explored a little bit around the city. I can't say I remember exactly where we did and did not go yet, but that's definitely a place we could go. Other than that, there are, of course, many question marks more out off in the distance. Wilderness and on the water and what have you. So, yeah, I don't have a strong preference here, I suppose. Oh man, you went bowling? I love going bowling. And playing some Witcher. Awesome. Awesome. Love to hear it. So hopefully I'm not showering you in spoilers now. But I mean, there is this question mark like right next door almost. I feel like, you know, probably good to explore the neighborhood a little bit next to our new place. So maybe we check that out. Maybe we check that out. We even got some roosters. We got the whole shebang here. Board games as well. What does that sound? Of course, as soon as I stop to listen to it, it goes away. That. Okay. So, we'll see what lies ahead here. Hold on. That was interesting. On the edge of the estate. Got lots of interesting sounds. Whoa! Hold on. Let's not plummet to our death. But there is this little bridge here. Okay, nothing under it. Not this time. But over here we see... That was loud. That was so loud. It came on so quickly as well. It's just like... It was startling, but it was also just extremely obnoxious. That sound. So high-pitched. What is it? Also, I just can't see. What are we... What is this? It's a monster's nest. Can I see what... Are they centipedes? They're probably the centipedes, right? Hold on. Just like, what is this? Suddenly we have... Oh! Spores. I recognize that from The Witcher 1. Didn't we fight... Was it an Archspore not long ago? It might have been. Okay. Okay, let's check out this question mark. It looks like it's just a monster's nest. So we'll finish this up, but then maybe we'll take a closer look at that quest. Okay, so hold on. Let's actually read about the Archspores, though, because it looks like there might be several of them here, and they could be a bit tricky. So Archspores look like gigantic, aesthetically unpleasing flowers, with some of the traits of exceptionally cruel and bloodthirsty sundews. They are, however, far more dangerous than even the most colossal sundew. Don't really know what a sundew is, but sure. Their peculiar appearance makes them practically impossible to discern amidst other plants. By the time one draws close enough to realize what they are, they will release the shrillest of sounds and make you wish that you had not gone anywhere near here. It is often too late to flee. According to popular belief, Archspores are cursed plants grown in soil fertilized by the blood of the dying. They are most often found in places in which in the past saw pogroms, bloody rituals, or cruel murders. 4 types of Archspore have been cataloged to date, differing from one another in terms of coloring. Brown, the least dangerous. Green and purple, the most dangerous. The final variant, said to have been cultivated by mages from Banard, is the yellow Archspore, whose strength is similar to that of the green-colored cousins. And that is... okay, so tied for most dangerous. So it's dark out now, so it can be hard to identify what color these ones are, but let's see, it says cursed oil. Interesting, yeah. I guess we don't have a plant oil. So I was gonna say, like, that's... I would have thought, if anything, you know, they would fall under the plant category, but I suppose if they are cursed plants, we don't have a plants category, then by extension that means that they are cursed. Hard? Really? Okay. And then Igni makes sense, you know, presumably they're flammable. Okay, so I assume it's fine for us to just do this monster's nest for now, at the very least. Let's throw on... You know, it's not, like, extremely urgent that we immediately turn around. So I assume this particular monster's nest is not of particular plot importance. But, perhaps I'm wrong. Let's see, so I was saying we want, what, the cursed oil, and then maybe we'll see if we can repair some of our stuffs as well, if anything is beat up. I totally just looked over that stuff and didn't actually read what the name was. Okay, hold on. Where is curse? Here it is. Okay. It's doing okay in terms of durability. That should be fine. I'm kind of expecting poison, though. I feel like... oh, we do have Golden Oriole equipped. Okay. Yeah. I feel like we're going to want this. Yeah, that looks a lot like poison. That looks a whole lot like poison. Okay, also, if we could actually see where they are, that would be great. That would be great if we could actually see where they are. Ow. Okay, did we get rid of it? No, we did not get rid of it. We now got rid of that one, I think. That was... violent? Is it dead? Question mark? There are definitely more, though. This one here. Okay. This is what we want. Yeah, enough of that. Enough of that nonsense. Is it that one dead? Possibly, possibly not. These things are weird. Like, how important is it that we take out the little things that they create? I don't remember. Don't remember. I think we might have heard about them previously. Like, they're using that to, like, transport itself around. That hurt. That's the nest.
Okay, spores will sprout again. Should destroy the area if I want to get rid of them for good.
Okay. Hated them so much in the first game. Like, in The Witcher 1, you mean? In The Witcher 1, there were a bunch of different versions of them, but the most powerful version was, like, insanely powerful. And it just kind of came out from nowhere as well. You'd just be minding your own business, and then suddenly you'd have this thing that's, like, capable of one-shotting you. Like, okay, guess we're not supposed to go here yet. Or I guess we're just running. Something along those lines, right? Even on the lowest difficulty? Yeah. They were tough. I mean, even the lowest difficulty, or the, like, weakest versions of them were still quite powerful. Early, well, you know, when you face them early on. And then the more powerful versions of them, only until very late in the game do you suddenly feel like, okay, these are manageable. But they also look so similar. I think that was part of the problem, was all the versions of them look so similar that you wouldn't know, or at least certainly not by glancing at them, you wouldn't know, like, okay, is this one of the ones that I'm going to get absolutely annihilated by, or is this okay? Can I fight this guy? Until you actually get closer to see, oh no, this one is gonna, yeah, eat me alive. Okay, so you're saying there's a specific quest. There's a quest or area that we should go to next. Start a specific quest generally east. So does that mean like explore to the east? Or is there a specific quest that we, in order to get that quest, or do we already have that quest? And we just need to figure out which one that might be. Don't even have the quest yet? Okay, so we should just head eastward. We're a little bit on the northerly side now. Well, I suppose we can go a fair bit further north, but basically just check out notice boards over here. I suppose, of course, more notice boards we get to, more quests we'll know about. That might not be a bad idea. So maybe we head back toward the inn, cross over there, and make our way down this pathway, investigate some question marks, and see what the deal is over here. How's that sound? How's that sound for a plan? Just before we go north, make sure we go east. Doesn't necessarily need to be now. Okay. I mean, if it's just starting the quest, then I don't see any harm in doing it now. Like I said, I don't know of any particular thing that we are feeling the need to do right away. I guess my main question would actually be, we have a ton of side quests already. Obviously, we have the main quest. And how far do we want to go on the main quest before we start doing... how much do we want to mix in main quests with side quests? I know we were saying a while back that we wanted to make sure that we at least knew what the reward was for winning or for succeeding in the main quest before we started doing all the side quests. And I suppose we've now made it to that point because the reward was, well, the estate in combination with, I forget what it was that we get when we actually complete it. The estate was just the upfront payment, which is quite a deal. So yeah, let's head back toward the inn. I forget, were we just... And I'll mark it on our map, of course, but... Forget if we were racing through here or if we actually got the chance to look more thoroughly in this little area here. Like, is this a... Probably an air at night. Yeah, okay. Like, is that a bandit? Should I be concerned about fighting this person or not? Answer, I believe, is not. Here's the inn. I'm not expecting for there to be much going on here unless these guys are doing something. Also, that cat wants us dead. Yes, that is us. We could sell... Do we have much in the way of junk on us right now? A little bit in the way of boots. But, we could always sell alcoholic beverages that we have left over, but I think we're probably fine right now. Yes. A list of gold and silver and other valuable metals continues to grow. We'll need to make up our mind at some point about that. We checked this out? That's locked. This building? I feel like we haven't been in here. Is that lootable? No, just extinguish. Well, oh? What do we have here? An old pamphlet. Dear Beauclerius. Beaucleroy? Beaucleroy, I think? Wake up! You're being diddled in the derriere by a ruling elite which plays you like fiddles. In broad daylight, they have conspired to deprive you of the rightful heir to your throne. It is the Duke's eldest daughter who should take power after his death. Right, didn't we hear that the Duke had 2 daughters? I don't remember if the Duke had a son. But then the current Duchess was the younger of those 2 children. So it's surprise because presumably, at least based on what happens in the real world, generally speaking, the eldest child is first to inherit the throne, and then if they die, then it goes to the next person, or sometimes even like that eldest child's offspring, and so on and so forth. But either way, presumably the current Duchess would not have been the next in line. So that was a little bit strange to see that that was the case, or that, you know, she's currently the Duchess. So that might be what this person is suggesting here. Yet he has fed you far-fetched tales about some curse and forced on you his younger daughter. Do not stand idle. Do not tarry. Revolt. All those who will not allow such treatment of themselves and their fellow subjects, let them be at the ready. Yeah, so that has not gone unnoticed, or at least not by some. Okay, so that's where we put our marker, just to get us back to the end. Now I think we head south and east-ish. Oh, didn't read the whole message? Hold on. Let us see if there's more to it. Now, admittedly, it's going to be a little bit hard to find it in this swarm of stuff. It was pamphlet, right? Except it's going to show up as us having read it, so it's going to be grayed out because we did just open it, right? So this is going to be a little painful, reading through all 100 plus things that we have picked up, you know. But we'll find it. We'll find it. It's here, somewhere. Just you wait. Just take a little trip down memory lane here. Books category might actually be... How do we... It's not that generic book junk. Is there a way we can filter this such that we're seeing only a subset? I mean, if we knew how much it was valued, weighed, or its durability or rarity relative to other things, then maybe, but... Not in inventory? Ah, okay. Might be a little bit easier. Hold pamphlet. Here we go. The rightful heiress to the throne might return at any moment, and then she shall need our support. A concerned subject. Okay. So yeah, it does seem as if there is some kind of resistance, some kind of rebellion stirring up a bit. As for whether that is just one guy who's gone a little crazy, or if that actually has any momentum, that remains to be seen. Let's see, there's a little fork in the road here. I think we did go to the right when we were investigating the body previously. I think we just go straight here. But we definitely have not been down this path, so let's keep our eyes peeled for anything interesting. Like, this kind of looks like a little secret path. Maybe? May just lead us back to that area that we've been to before. Think so. Not sure this is really gonna take us anywhere particularly new, to tell you the truth. Let's head back up. Sounds like mosquitoes. I think. Something does. Oh. For a second I thought that was like some kind of... What is that sound? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. For a second I thought that was like a carcass of some sort. It's like, oh no. I need to investigate. Am I the only one who hears this? Like a kazoo in the background. It's kind of driving me crazy.
Damn. Something's seriously wrong here.
I'm with you, Geralt. Also, I have no idea what you're referring to. Could you be even the slightest bit more specific? What is that? That is some kind of animal that looks like it's glowing. We are talking a little bit about The Witcher 1 previously, but that reminds me of the beast from it. Guarded treasure. Okay, I mean, is that the question mark over here, probably? It is. I don't know if that's what Geralt was referring to, though. I kind of doubt it. Oh, they're Barghêsts! It's not a coincidence, is it? It's not a coincidence. It is actually an enemy from The Witcher 1. It is actually an enemy that we have not seen for who knows how... That is nifty. But I have no idea what the go-to move is against them. Hold on. They could be kind of tough here. They're level 38, which is on the high side. Presumably they're specters, not beasts. I do believe they are technically ghosts, even though they are dog-shaped. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. Or your guess is better than mine. Could you just, like, give me a second to get this? Wow, they are so aggressive. So aggressive. Fortunately, we do have a lot of damage. Oh. Don't know if that would have hurt us when it does that or not, but that did certainly look dramatic. Sapphire Dust and Barghêst Essence. Very interesting. Okay, we know there are more of them. Hello? Where'd you go? You're still there. You're still there, alright. Hello? Oh, ho, ho. We ignited it, and it just did not care. It ran right through us with that crazy leaping ability. Looks very cool. That much is certainly true. But it does make it kind of hard to manage these guys. They hop all over the place. They're very fast, and they come straight at you. And now they run away. You're gonna do your jumpy thing. Then we attack you. Fortunately, it seems like they don't have a lot of health. Either that, or it's that just putting on our Spectre oil has made a huge difference. There are 2 left, it seems. Yeah, and good to know that most enemies would get stunned. Oh, so they breathe fire. So they breathe fire, is what you're saying. Okay, then. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they breathe fire, Lids? They're ghost dogs. Of course they do. Wait, is that one dead? That one is not dead. It has 1 HP. Please cease to exist. Okay, it is now dead. That time it got stunned when I hit it with the igni. I am curious to see if that deals damage to us if we're standing in it when it does its whole dramatic death thing. But that is very interesting to see an enemy that was, I mean, one of the primary enemies of The Witcher 1. One of the first ones you ever encounter. But had not seen it for so long. Neil Portier's farewell letter. Diagram for Toussaint Ducal Guard Captain's boots. Other crafting materials. Okay. Save real quick. Read this. Now I know. Life is perfect. Life is excellent. Life is full of magic, beauty, possibility, and drama, and surprises. Numerous surprises. You, Father, are also in for a surprise. Uh-oh. This is about to take a twist. You did not wish for your son to become an actor. You chose another home for him, the army. So your son has a surprise for you. His feet will never touch the ground again. Oh no. You will never again taste life's beauty. And you, Father, soon you must. Reach up to your son's hanging corpse. Take the sackful of crowns for which you sold his life to butchers. Yeah! That's not good. Okay, so Geralt made his whole comment of like something is wrong or something's very wrong here or something like that, but made no more specific reference to what he was talking about. So I don't know. I'm gonna explore a little bit more off to the side here just to see. But I mean, these are the drowners and what's not. Oh, and decapitated drowners at that. There are more over here. It's like, that's normally what happens when we AV someone. They get all stunned. So like, hey, you just shot a bunch of fire in my face. That kind of hurt. At the end of the day, these are just normal drowners. No sign of anything out of the ordinary here. And as we go further north, we're just heading back toward that area that we were previously. That's the sound I'm referring to. But, what is that directly across the water from us? We've been to that spot? Don't remember. But I think now we'll head further south still, see what this question mark is, and then we'll head over to this establishment over here, whatever that may be. I think that's the plan. And we'll see if anything develops.
Damn it.
What? Again, Carol, be more specific. What are you talking about? I was going to say, we'll see if anything happens with regard to these offhanded comments that Geralt is making about something not being right. Filament Stream? It's not a great name for a body of water, I would generally say. What is in this direction? That's further east. At some point, we'll probably want to check that out, but let's stick more or less to the path, or these things relatively close to the path for now. Peacocks? Don't mess with them, they kill cobras. Okay. Our question mark is over here somewhere. It's a hidden treasure. It's probably also guarded, say, by a pack of about 3 drowners that are eating what is probably a corpse. That one's just T-posing. Okay. Or at least the drowner equivalent of a T-pose. Okay, now that dude over there is giving us the special glow. This is the thing we're looking for here. Letter to Pascal Pelissier. Something like that, and a key. Let's see. My darling Pascal, I trust this missive finds you in good health. As you know, my affections for you are powerful beyond all measure, and I yearn for you to become my husband with all my being. Soon, we shall stand together at the marital altar. But I hope you understand that this must be a ceremony to make the Duchessa herself green with envy. Do not think this an admonishment in any way, my dear, but we both know your modest soldier's wage will not allow us to put on the extravagant ball with which we both deserve. But do not be sad. I've found a solution to our little problem. You surely know about the shipwreck on the bottom of the Sarn Streitur, but I doubt you know the full history of how it came to be there. Back in the time of Duke Raymond, one of the wealthiest men in the duchy, Gale Saske, decided to hold a ball in the middle of the river. And what a ball it was. Beautifully coiffed grands dames, elegant gentlemen in white shirts and striking doublets. Gale apparently took a crate of jewelry aboard and changed rings multiple times to impress all with his wealth. The event was in full swing when suddenly a violent storm rolled in. The wind snapped the mast and capsized the vessel. All the wealthy guests, draped in gold and jewels, sank to the bottom in a flash. This tragic story might yet have a happy ending, however, for I have obtained the key to Gale Sask's chest. I imagine pretty sure that's supposed to say now, not no. I imagine you now see why our future prosperity is within easy reach. After all, the drowned dead do not need diamonds, am I not right? Loving you more than life itself, Bella de Gunnis. The Black Widow. Fighters? Well, I mean, that person's pretty dead. Yeah, that's definitely gonna be a treasure hunt, right? There's this as well. Oh, I forgot to switch the game of the stream from Path of Exile to Witcher 3. Give me just a second here. Well, I'll pick up some cucumbers. And I will switch that round in the blink of an eye. Time me. Don't actually time me. Don't time me, okay? I was kidding. Don't time me. But it is theoretically pretty quick. We are now playing The Witcher 3, officially. According to Twitch. Okay. We're good. Thank you for letting me know. So yeah, we could, of course, do that treasure hunt. But, I mean, we have a bunch of things that are on our list for sure. We'll get to it eventually. Just not sure it's at the top of our list just yet. Now that we have made it to that question mark, we were saying we wanted to see what the deal is over here in this little town. I'm assuming this is another errant knight or two? Or just a messenger?
What's it?
Sorry. And a merchant.
Hello, fella. Well met.
Hello. You're... From this angle, that really looks like he has a head, but his head was see-through. I'm pretty sure it's like a sickle or something. Or no, an axe. Okay, so... this, I believe, is the edge of the establishment we were looking for. Let's see. Hello? There are guards, people. Surprised we didn't... I don't think we got anything on our screen saying, welcome to Ema Village. I don't think. Also, maybe, you know, put the sword away, Geralt. Have some manners. There we go. No, that's just the notice board. What town is this? Where are we? Where is said notice board? Supposedly it's like right here. Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's see. Anyone want some rocks? Okay. I have a wagon load of crushed volcanic tuff for sale. We dug out a cellar and got no use of all this rubble. Maybe someone from Belshire Valley would be interested? You could build something with it, or with a bit of ingenuity, turn into a mud bath. No better cure for lower back pain than a dip in a tuff. VR, if interested. Line break. If interested, ask for Master Matt at Tufo. Pretty sure that wasn't supposed to be there. Was less than 20 seconds to change it? Okay, sweet. I lost all my fingers in the sawmill on the edge of the Caraberta woods. Good folk, take pity on a poor cripple, and bring me nourishment from time to time. I thank you in advance, and Leviota bless. Giacomo. Okay. Warning. Took the wife out to dine the other night. It was our 14th anniversary, and we wanted to celebrate it suitably, which is why we selected the Cockatrice Inn. We've been there. Food that we were served was so foul, my wife vomited it all out while still at the inn, and I did the same when we reached home. I have no idea what we were served, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if it had been the corpse of a raftsman fished out of the river. One that had drowned quite some time ago, for an odor that potent does not develop overnight. They tried to convince us we were eating fresh crayfish, and I'm the Duchess's daughter. Bringer of warnings. Alright, don't know that we had any food there, thankfully. Rooms for travelers. To all those who have journeyed from lands afar, far away, and have no place to call their own in our fair duchy, worry not. I've rooms to let in the village of Francolarts. That's probably where we are. My prices are very fair. I won't fleece you like those scoundrels in Beauclair. I can also offer fresh air and a view of the Caraberta woods out of the window that is not short of breathtaking. Yannick Laurent. This one looks fancy. Contract. Monster of Tufo? I hereby announce the following. The vineyard known as Tufo, which is counted among my possessions and is famed throughout all the world for its superb melon blanc it produces, is beset by some monstrosity. Any knight who tracks the beast down and slays it will not only prove his honor, but also earn a reward of not insignificant size. Therefore, hear my call, all brave and valorous men of Toussaint, and make haste to Tufo to converse with the undersigned about the contract. M. de Borbo? Something like that? Another contract. Mysterious plummeting cattle? What? Urgently needed. Specialist to the strange and extraordinary. Used to the strange and extraordinary. Must be fast and reliable. Sorcerer, druid, or witcher preferred. Problem involves cattle, sick, falling out of the sky at night and must be cleared up fast. Work must resume at quarry, as we're up against tight deadlines. For details, see Foreman Ardiaso. Ardiaso Quarry. Falling cattle from the sky? Is this Monty Python? Wait, the Tufo monster, and is that other one? Yeah. Oh, fine blues. It's real. I'm curious what level it is. 38? I mean, it's relatively low on the Witcher contract level. So, you know, as we're looking at Witcher contracts, it'll be probably one of the early ones we opt to do. Hello? Me, My Panther and I, by Abigail Letts. I'm not sure we have that. And Van Groth's amazing anti-flutter stratagem. That sounds useful. Let's see. Have we read this one before? I thought we read something about panthers. As a young adept of the art of medicine, I was once asked by my mentor, Nurse Hatchet, to gather some herbs needed for poultices. Set out for the woods and sought ripe specimens when all of a sudden a juniper shrub began to swish and shake. It must be a leshen or another monster of some sort. Enraged by my insolent theft of the forest's treasures, I thought. Luckily, it turned out the beast was no leshen, but a little panther. Oh, is this the one where she, like, tries to tame the panther? Yeah. Okay, we've read that one. What was the other one that we just picked up as well, though? It seemed interesting. Okay, maybe we'll read that some other time. Dwarven armor tools. I'm not sure we've seen those before. I know we've seen the elven ones. Usually those are the things that you need in order to craft the repair kits, but maybe I'm just not remembering them. these. This is weird. Strange architecture here. Hey, honey, how's it going down there? Hey, should I toss you down the potatoes? Throw them on the stove? No? Wait, who makes a building like that? Also, apparently now it's daytime.
Stock the larder of the Duchessa herself.
Okay.
Top quality goods, only the best.
Okay. Sounds like you're a trader, but you won't actually trade with us. Lame.
Look. Eat something. Nourish yourself. You knit color. You look horrid. Grey as doodle, scrawny as doodle.
Silly as doodle. Everything is doodle.
Is winter coming?
That's, well, actually, hopefully not.